Time for the main event!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Leave a like down below. That's right, Kenny Baum himself is on the channel. Mr. Baum, please introduce yourself, even though the people know who you are already.
Some of the people might, but thanks for having me, Clint. You guys can find me at Kenny Baum on YouTube, Kenny Baum 4K on X if you want to scream obscenities at me. But today I am in the Strizerverse. Thanks again for having me, Clint.
I like that. I'll have to use that. So today, a lot of you have been asking in the comments, where the hell is the wrestling code? And where the hell is Ultra Pro Wrestling? Well, today we're going to focus on the wrestling code. And I feel like I found the guy who knows the most about it because he has been hardcore following it. If you watch this channel, he has been covering it all year. And last year, he's on it, any new information. So Kenny Baum is the #1 source, in my opinion, for the wrestling code. So that's why I brought him on the channel to talk about it. So I went and looked up some information here. And we're going to start off with the first thing that shows up. And I wanted to pick your brain on this because you might know more about this, because I think you've talked to the developers a little bit, haven't you? Or they've reached out to you?
Bit. Not anything too in depth, but a little bit. Sometimes, when something's going on, they'll hit me up. But
okay,
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so it says trademark abandonment, and it says in late December 2025, the United States Patent and Trademark Office recorded that the trademark for the wrestling code was abandoned because no statement of use of extension request was filed after the notice of allowance. This followed an earlier abandonment in 2020 and the second attempt in April 2024, which also lapsed in 2025. So do you know anything about this? Have they got it back, or is it still in limbo?
So this came out on X a few months ago, where somebody found out that the trademark was abandoned. It might have been a year ago, even No, I think it was a few months ago. I don't think it was quite that long.
Well, this
But
year went
when it
by
came
pretty
out,
quick,
people,
so
yeah,
yeah.
people started saying wrestling code's dead. It's dead. The wrestling code is gone. Everybody, it's been canceled. And I reached out to them to get a statement before I made a video on it, and they pretty much just said yes, the trademark, like the time did expire or something. But our lawyers are working on it right now, and we are going to be getting the trademark back. But here recently, I was looking it up to see if they did get the trademark back, and I wasn't able to find an update. So I think it may still be in the same status. Do you know where to look that up at?
Isn't like the patent office or something where you can look it up? But I just did a simple Google search, and it still says the same thing, that the trademark has been abandoned still. So they could always call it the code of wrestling or something, and they could always tweak it a little bit. I don't think they have to have the wrestling code, although that's what everybody knows it as. But I feel like it could be called anything, and the fact that they're making it, I think it'll be fine, because there's so few wrestling games. They could call it. They could call it this is a wrestling game, or just something really stupid like guys grappling each other, and people would go buy it because it's a freaking wrestling game. That we don't have any wrestling games other than, of course, 2K. The next thing.
I mean, the game has been out here online with videos floating around for a long time, but the wrestling code does kind of sound like a code name. So, I mean, if they wanted to pivot and come up with a different name, then I think people would catch on very quick, because people have been waiting for this game for a long time. So I don't think they would lose any steam or anything if they wanted to change the name. And honestly, it might be the best idea at this point, being that the trademark was abandoned and it still hasn't been picked back up. So we don't know what the issues are going on and why they haven't gotten it back yet, but I wouldn't mind to see it get a little facelift.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, like I said, they could call it anything. What if they called it WrestleBomb?
Oh, I don't know. I might have to.
You might have to
go to court over that.
Call them the lawyers. Bomb lawyer, bomb squad. Right. Kind of funny. Let's see here. It says developer's response is pretty much what you said. Project status: despite the trademark setback, Virtual Basement has confirmed that the game is not canceled. I know if these companies go dark, everybody freaks out. Is the game canceled? Did they cancel it? And they get really, really toxic online. I mean, you've seen it in comments and stuff. Even Ultra Pro Wrestling, those guys, they post anything now, and it's like, this game's never coming out. It's a scam. It's like, guys, game development's hard. You got to chill.
And I think it's the same thing. Like when you bring up the wrestling code in Ultra Pro Wrestling, they did state that every time they dropped something, like for a while they were giving us like small, tiny updates, like, hey, we got this person doing mocap, we just added this person. And if you look at the comments in every post, people are like, this game's never coming out. You guys are just doing mocap. When are you going to actually make the game? So they just said, all right, well, we're just going to fall back. Since you guys don't like these updates, we'll get back to you when we get something big. And now people are complaining because they aren't getting any updates at all. So
Yeah, you can't
damned if
win,
you
man.
do, damned if you don't. There's
You
really
just
no
can't
way to
win.
win with these people.
It's like, yeah, and like they post like you said, like a new wrestler or something, which should be awesome because they're keeping the people engaged with what's going on. And then well, this game's never coming out. Who cares about another wrestler? Well, they're showing you something. Like I think something is better than nothing. Although if it's literally just like I don't want to like take a shot at Ultra Pro Wrestling or anything, but remember when they were showing all these wrestlers that are going to end up being DLC, which I feel like there's still might be a little confusion about that because they call them free agents. So they might think, oh, these are free. No, they have to work on the wording there. But yeah, other than that, I agree with you. I feel like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't, like, I don't know how. I would not want to be a developer right now. Like trying to promote my game, unless you're like right on the cusp of launching your game. I would just stay silent. Like,
true.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it, and we're seeing a lot of companies actually move towards that. Like NetherRealm Studios, they always go like with a 3-month period. Like they'll announce their game and kind of like what do they call it? Guerrilla market it for 3 months and then just release it on everybody. I think that's the best way to do it because when they announce early, a lot of times they got to push back. And we look at what the Wrestling Code. I think they probably announced that game before they even really got their hands dirty. And then now here we are, still nothing. AEW Fight Forever.
I was going to say, look what happened to AEW. Yeah, didn't they announce the Wrestling Code back in
something on that?
Oh, yeah, that kind of stabbed him in the like double-edged sword there.
I mean, come on, Strider. It's still a great game.
Well, yeah, AEW was fun. It's just we know we've talked about it to death. I don't want to turn this into an AEW video, but it's so close. It was so close, and I just wish they kept working on it because it was fun.
Kept going.
It was so fun. Their last post over on X, which is actually a kind of funny post because it shows him climbing on the ropes doing mocap, and he climbs into the rafters. And I'll have this clip playing when I'm editing it, and he whole thing just kind of collapses. But this was the last update, and that was back in February 10th. So it's been a minute. We're in August, so they completely went dark. And I know that they were working on what do they call it? Contractual obligations, like projects, games that they had to do that they were contracted for, and this Wrestling Code is a game like a passion project that they're funding themselves and all that kind of stuff. So who knows when will this get done? Do you think it'll come out before the next gen consoles launch? Because I know they're technically around the corner. Or do you think
absolutely no way? I think when it does come out, we won't see a console launch immediately. We might get some type of soft launch on PC, and then they'll probably keep building on it. And once it's finished and in like a complete state, they'll probably put it on consoles. But I think we are probably still years away from a full release for the Wrestling Code. Now, it's just speculation. We don't know, but that's just the way I see it right now.
Do you think they'll do a super early access with like one match type, or do you think they'll have like a solid foundation game at the the early access period? Like they'll have a couple matches, they'll have online, or do you think they're going to segment it all together as they go? Kind of like most early access games do.
I would rather not see them not do that because a lot of times when you put the game in people's hands, pretty much that excitement's out the window. People are like, we know what this is. Either we like it or we don't like it. Some people will stick around until the game comes out. Some people will play it, not like it, and walk away like, oh, that's what we don't care about. But I would say wait until the game's in a complete status. They did that with Killer Instinct. Like they put out a few characters and kept building on top of it. I didn't like that model because by the time the characters and the story and everything was out, there were so many other games that came out behind it, I was already gone. So I hope they don't do that. It's a possibility. Like we know Ultra Pro Wrestling, they were going to put out a demo. We still haven't seen that yet. So I don't know. Like
and pre-announcing stuff.
Argument.
Ooh,
damn if you do.
Yeah.
Damn if you don't.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's a lot of match types also. Oh yeah. Before we continue, Pro Wrestling X? We don't need another Pro Wrestling X. I don't know if you're familiar with that game that pretty much came out, I want to say 20 years ago, and they put it up on the storefront so it wasn't so old, but it's barely gotten any updates in 20 years, and I think the last update was like 2 years ago now. We don't need another situation like that. Like, it's Pro Wrestling X. It's a game over on Steam, and it's been out for so long, and every like couple of years, the guy will come back and post like a tiny update and make a big deal about it, and it's fun, but
It
it's
looks
like
pretty cool. I never saw this
extremely
before.
early access, and I think it's only like $10. But yeah, it's been pretty much that build for at least 10, 15 years. Like he's barely increased like stuff. I don't want that to
Yeah.
happen to the wrestling code, and I don't want that to happen to Ultra Pro Wrestling. So if they do go into early access, like you, I hope they have a solid build, because I don't think anything will ever replicate what Power World did. Like where they came out in early access, it blew up. Everybody kind of tapered off over time, and then the 1.0 came out, and it blew up again. I don't think that could happen with a wrestling game, but it would be really cool to do it. Like if Ultra Pro Wrestling or the Wrestling Code could be the wrestling game or the Power World of wrestling games, I'm trying to say, would be freaking phenomenal. Because look at the current state of wrestling games. There's one. That's it. That's it. We got one. We got one every year. That's it. We need more in this space. And I think all these developers are terrified to touch wrestling games, because unless you have a big name like a Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold, or whatever, they probably think that nobody's going to buy it. And even in the comments, when you see these indie games where they have made-up wrestlers, Ultra Pro Wrestling with the made-up wrestlers, they're like, who cares about these guys? Where's the real wrestlers? Well, they can't afford to get all these people in there. So
that's why you gotta invest in a good creation suite,
yes,
and community creations, just so people can make those wrestlers and put them in the game. And then when they go viral or whatever online, you see those wrestlers are available. I think they could drive more people to it. So that's probably the one thing that's more important than anything else. AEW, it's going to take them to actually stand up against WWE. They are going to have to make a good game, which again, I don't think they ever. People say that, but I think if the game is fun and they can pull in a casual audience or people who don't even watch wrestling to play their games, they could figure something out. And I mean, they could stand against WWE. But if anybody wants to come even close, it's going to have to be AEW, because these indie games, it's just we don't have one in our hands yet.
Nobody's hit that mark yet to really compete. I don't think anybody can ever compete with 2K. They have too much money and they've been doing it for so long. But like you said, with AEW, would you prefer them to go like the simulation route, or would you rather them go full arcade so that they have their own niche in the wrestling market, or kind of like a hybrid, kind of like what 2K's attempting to do? I feel like 2K can't figure out what they want to be, and they're kind of dipping their toe in every type of game element. So would you rather have that, or go lean into arcade style where they're doing crazy over the top stuff, or more simulation based? That's what
That's a great question. I think AEW Fight Forever did find a good balance for what their gameplay should be, but it needed to be tweaked. They need to find a way to make the matches last longer. They need to do more match types, of course, but the way the game felt, I think if you added a little bit more sim elements instead of trying to go all in on a no mercy type game, like where you just run straight and you can't go like different directions and things like that. Make it a modernized No Mercy, a modernized version of, even more modern than AEW Fight Forever was. I think they had something good there, and if they kept on building, it could have been great, but we'll never know, because unfortunately they abandoned it too early.
I was kind of hoping that GOAC was working on either the sequel or going back to working on it, because their two games that they were working on after that have wrapped up and launched early. I want to say, well, no, it was the end of last year, and I don't know what they're working on right now. They haven't announced anything all 2026, so I'm hoping that they're working on either AEW, like they went back to it, they worked something out with Tony Khan, and they're just not going to say Jack because they don't want to have to repeat of what happened last time, or they're working on the sequel. Because like you said...
See, I don't know. And people get mad when I say this, but the facts are the facts. AEW has cooled down. Right now, they're running smaller arenas, and that's because the product has cooled down. So if they weren't happy with the sales on the first game, now that they have a smaller audience to pull from, what's going to happen with this one? I think that's what's in Tony Khan's mind. So I really would love to see another game from AEW. And with New Day going over there, maybe them talking to Kenny Omega, it could be a possibility, but I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on it.
How much? Yeah, the budget was like what, over 10 million or something for the first game.
I don't know, but even then, like, you invested in the engine. Like, okay, we got the engine now. We spent all the money on the engine. Now let's just go ahead and improve it or whatever. It can't be that much to make AEW Fight Forever 2 if you already built the foundation with one. So it's just wasted money if you don't do nothing with it.
Now back to the wrestling code in Ultra Pro Wrestling. Would you, just to get their names out there and people's eyeballs on the brand if these games ever come out, would you like to see AEW representation in the wrestling code, like arenas, championships, and all that kind of stuff, and Ultra Pro Wrestling, just to like have some crossover there to really promote the game and their own brand and like together? Like I was kind of hoping TNA would do that, but now TNA is kind of with WWE, so any
Yeah.
TNA stuff will probably go to 2K. So what are your thoughts on that? Like having
So
AEW in there.
if the engine for the wrestling code feels good and it is good, I would much rather see AEW bring those guys on board. Like, all right, we're going to give you guys a team. Wrestling code, cancel Christmas. This is now AEW, whatever. The AEW code.
Be cool.
Put all the AEW wrestlers in there. I mean, there's a lot of wrestlers that we saw them have under contract. I mean, we're going to have to let a lot of them go, obviously, because they're with WWE now. But I think if you built it up as an AEW game, give them the team and the support they need to work on this exclusively and make a good wrestling game, I think that would be the best outcome. But I mean, if you can get some AEW wrestlers in there, of course, it would be good for AEW to push their wrestlers in video games still, and it would be good for the Wrestling Code or Ultra Pro Wrestling to get those big names in their games. I wouldn't mind seeing it either way, but I think the big advantage would be AEW grabbing one of those teams, putting the money behind them, and helping them support make like a great wrestling game.
Cool. Not to get the viewers' hopes up or anything, but that would be awesome just to see AEW in Wrestling Code or something, and they give them funding. Hey,
they might not even like that though. I don't know. We don't want AEW.
No, we don't want it. We want indie wrestlers only. Like,
yeah.
And speaking of the roster, like they got over 100 wrestlers in here. We're not going to go over the whole thing because we'll be here all day, but they got they actually got big names in here. They got what is it? They got Angelina Love from TNA. They got the Voros twins, which I met in Canada. They're pretty cool. They're like really, really funny people. They even got like Solo Sikoa in here before he was Solo Sikoa. I mean,
I wonder if they're going to be able to keep him.
Like Kurt Angle. Well, if they're under contract for the game, maybe they already signed it. Who knows? Because they haven't been removed from.
That's what I'm thinking. Or can it expire? Or WWE be like, yeah, cease and desist, bro. That's what y'all not doing. I wonder
maybe
how long, it's under contract, but the game was never released. I don't know how that stuff works, bro. I'm not a lawyer. They're going to have to work that out on their end. But hopefully it sticks.
Be super cool. Yeah, and they even got RVD in here. Shouts to Mr. Dubs. Sabu, Raven, Sandman. They got a lot of ECW guys here. Shad Gasper. That's awesome. They just got so many good names in here. Like, you really want this game, and they're probably going to add more as the game comes out.
Yep.
And if you look at all the match types.
But they did say, I think they said only like 30 to 50 wrestlers are going to be available at launch.
Yeah, see, that's another, because they have to make them as they go.
Which is fine, in my opinion. But
if we look at the last couple of updates they did for like King Kong Bundy and Scott Steiner, they're going for like how they move in the ring, how they take bumps, and how they, like the most authentic one-to-one wrestling game ever created. And that's going to take time because they have to bring them in or bring people in that know how they take those bumps, know how they get punched in the face or do punches or whatever. To capture all that, it's going to take time, but that's awesome though, because that's like the ultimate evolution of what a simulation wrestling game should be, in my opinion. So I like how the wrestling code's going more in the simulation route, and Ultra Pro Wrestling's kind of going in the old school arcadey style. Now we need a game that's all over the top, like All Stars, WWE All Stars.
All Stars.
We get all
one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. I don't care what anybody says.
That game's awesome.
Yeah, but you got to remember before you get away from the roster, Matt Cardona's in there too.
Oh yeah, Matt Cardona's in there too.
He's on the wrestling code, right? I know he's on Ultra Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, he's right here, Matt Cardona.
Yeah,
and Matt Morgan. Hopefully he has his stutter in there. Oh, if they put his stutter in the wrestling code, that'd be hilarious.
I can't. Why do they do that?
I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Big jacked up guy. Let's make him stutter.
Yeah, that was. Oh, and we got Enzo in here. Mark Marrow. Man, I gotta make another video on this. I haven't made a roster video in a while. And King Kong Bundy. How did they get King Kong Bundy and not WWE? It's like there's so many legends that WWE leaves out. It's criminal. But Kurt Angle, I think, is probably one of the biggest names in here. It's just. And then Vampiro, Velvet Sky.
If it comes to fruition, it could be a banger, man. It could be a banger.
I just hope that they don't get so busy to where they have to, like, well, it's on the back burner for the next 10 years while we do other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he
I'm
did
just
say it
worried.
has to be on the back
I'm just
burner
worried.
because this is not how they make their money. This is their passion project. So whenever they're finished making the money, then they come back and tackle the wrestling code. Oh, we got another job for y'all. Leave wrestling code, go. So
Yeah, it's
it
gonna
is
be a
what it
minute
is,
for
man.
this.
We'll see if it happens.
Then we'll go through the match types and features here real quick because just to give you the viewers, if you're not familiar with everything that the game's offering, I'll leave a link in the description down below with the listing here over on the SmackDown Hotel. Shout outs to them. They have so many matches they want to put in this game and so many features, just like Ultra Pro Wrestling. And I think on Ultra Pro Wrestling, I don't think Sam knew what he was getting himself into when he started making that. He probably didn't realize, like, holy crap, this is going to take some time to implement all these awesome features that we've been wanting in wrestling games forever. So I
I knew
think,
it when I heard the
yeah,
ambitiousness. I was like, "Yeah, I
it's
don't
going to
know,
be a
guys."
minute. Yeah. Oh, especially recreating all those moves by hand.
Yeah, and in the
Oy,
career mode he wants to do.
it's gonna be a long time before we get these games. So it says the planned match types announced so far are Gauntlet Match, Special Referee, Slobber Knocker, Lumberjack, First Blood, I Quit, Inferno Match, which 2K beat him to it. The longer these games take to come out, the more and more 2K is going to pretty much steal their thunder from when these games
Those
come out,
match
which
types.
kind of
Bull rope
sucks.
max next year.
Yep, Buried Alive. I kind of hope that returns to 2K next year. I missed
I
that
hope
one.
so.
Strap Match, Ambulance Match is already in it, TLC, Hardcore, and many more. And then obviously the usual singles match, tag match, triple threat, fatal four way. And then it goes down here and it says here are the features that they're trying to go for in this game. And it's the online mode with stats, leaderboards, factions, tag teams, online tournaments, championships. And that's the one thing 2K I am baffled they haven't figured out yet. Because that's where you'd get the social aspect of the audience to really engage with the game. I feel like the online is always like the worst part of the game, like the competitive scene.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's like I don't know why they can't figure out the get what is that called? Netcode. Get good netcode in there. Like
It's
none of this
gotta
peer to peer
be
stuff.
because they said NBA has good like the online's good in that game. They must be looking at the numbers and they're like, a lot of people aren't playing WWE online, so the servers, well, we don't care about. We're gonna leave those alone. Because it's better on PlayStation than it is Xbox. So
Really?
I mean they gotta know this stuff, yeah. I know Unsanctioned TV, they play on Xbox,
Yeah, yeah.
but apparently they switched over to PlayStation to check the difference, and where they're not able to play matches on Xbox, they can actually play on PlayStation. And same, I've been playing with Brian and Lex on PlayStation. We haven't really had any issues, so I think it's just really the Xbox that's the PlayStation's not perfect now, but Xbox is a lot worse.
Sucks, man. I don't like hearing that. That sucks. And why don't we have cross-platform play? You'd increase the
Should
player
have been
base
done.
like immensely, and then you could
Hmm.
have servers for all of them.
Yep.
Obviously, they'd still block PC because of online mods and stuff. But I
Yeah.
don't get it. Like, one of the
It's
biggest.
got to be something, man.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it either.
Like, are they afraid of people just playing online and not going to My Faction and the island, all
My
that kind of
faction
stuff?
has
It's
an
like,
online mode.
well,
Like
then what's
people,
like? I don't
I
get
guess
it.
people get their cards and play online. I don't know. I never played online in there,
Yeah,
but they got like a ranked and everything where you could play
really.
online in my faction.
Hmm. I never touched
They
the mode
could.
hardly unless I'm trying to get a Persona card. I still can't get the Trish. I'm salty about that.
Oh,
I
good
spent
luck.
all my faction points trying to get it, and I have all the
Yeah,
cards but Stone Cold, like every single card.
same.
I'm
No,
like,
no, no. I don't got the Miz. So,
uh, oh, you don't get
yeah,
the Miz.
it's
I
it's
got him
tough.
like 3 times, and I didn't get Stone Cold
I can't get them one,
or what's her name,
bro. They're gonna
Bigelow.
cook you for talking
Yeah.
about my faction in the video. You better relax.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, people are
Now
gonna
they're gonna say,
put
"Oh, Kenny's here. We hate
Kenny,
him in my faction."
my faction. Oh man, I always get yelled at. Like the last video I made, I was talking about the updates and stuff. They're like, "Why are you talking about my faction? My faction sucks." I'm like,
Oh
because
yeah,
there's
bro.
nothing else
I
to
make
talk
my faction
about.
videos,
Yeah.
and people come
Oy.
on the videos to tell me it sucks. I'm like, well, why'd you
Yeah.
click on it, bro?
Yeah. Right. Exactly. It's like you know what it is. What do you?
Yeah.
And we'll continue with the modes. And then, of course, like we talked about earlier, Creation Suite. Like you said, I feel like that's the most important aspect of these games for its
Hmm.
longevity, to get the wrestlers that aren't in it. And I feel like that's probably why they went dark. It's because they saw the backlash for AEW, and so did Ultra Pro Wrestling, and they're like, "Oh crap, we gotta really get this Creation Suite like,
Yeah.
down good." And of course, it says arenas, constant updates, game modes, all that kind of stuff. So, closing thoughts. So, what aspect of the wrestling code do you like best based off what we've seen so far?
I think what got me most excited about the wrestling code is when we saw the video, the trailer with Tony Cini and Sandman, just actually seeing things in engine. I think it looked really good, and just the atmosphere because we looked up and they had like different contraptions. I was thinking like, oh, you probably can go up there, jump down off of that in the ring, just things like that that we don't get in the 2K games, which they're trying with the scrapyard match. But I think the wrestling code would give us something different just based on that one trailer. So that's what really got me excited about it more than anything else.
I liked how it was so everything looked so like natural. It didn't look like stiff or robotic. It was like, oh, this looks
Hmm.
really, really good. And that was
Yep.
like what, a couple of years ago. That tech demo. It's like,
Yep.
so where's the game? That was a really good tech demo. It looked like they were really far along. Anyway, and then my next question was, what wrestlers do you hope end up in the game that aren't confirmed already? Because it would have to
That
be
aren't
indie
confirmed.
wrestlers.
Do we got any free agents right now? I know I was thinking Mercedes Moné before she signed with AEW, but she's already locked down.
It
New
could be
Day, I'm
AEW
sure they're
guys,
going to be
because I
locked
think
down.
Tony Khan would let him go in there. So what
I don't
AEW
know,
guys would
man.
you like to see?
What AEW wrestlers? Oh man, get Kenny Omega in there, get Will Ospreay in there, get Swerve Strickland, get Hangman Adam Page. That's it. If you get Hangman Page himself, I'm happy.
Awesome. Imagine you know how they're going for the realism. Imagine how awesome he would be in that game. Like
Yeah.
this, all I get excited talking
Hmm.
about it. Anyway. And then let's see here. Based off early gameplay footage, do you like what you see? I think you kind of answered that already.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, I think it looks good. It looks like it needs work. Like we saw the King Kong Bundy video.
Mhm.
I think things look too slow in there. And then when we saw the video with Chris Danger, I think the in ring stuff actually looked a lot better. So it looks like it's coming along. I wanted to see it keep growing and keep going. So far, I think it's on a good. It was on a good track.
Was it me or was the wrestling ring a little too big in
Big,
that?
right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah, it was big.
huge. I'm like,
That's what
are
I'm
they
saying.
really?
We're watching it grow
Yeah.
and change and things
I'm like,
come
hey, I'm
into
all for a
itself.
giant wrestling ring.
It
That'd be
was
fun for
huge.
online matches, more room to do stuff. But
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, is that ring? Is that regulation? No, but no, it looked good. Then last question: what gameplay modes will it have, and what do you hope it has added at launch? So basically, we went over the game modes. What do you hope it has at launch that's ready to go, ironed out, at least the first part of it, that will get you really excited to get it day one?
I think for sure it's going to be bare bones. I don't think there's going to be any crazy modes in the game. We'll obviously have like exhibition, one-on-one play matches. Something like my faction is not going to be in there. If you're looking for a universe mode, I don't think that's going to be in there. Some type of career mode maybe where you have a calendar and you can play through it. I would like to see them focus on, you know what? Let's just do it. Put a creative story in there. Let people make up their own story with their own wrestlers. I would think like it's too crazy or ambitious, but Dragon Ball Sparking Zero did it. Like they gotta create a story mode. Like all you really gotta do is use different environments, have the wrestlers doing some type of talk animations, add more as we go along, and you can let people create their own stories to make their own season modes to share with other people. I think that would be a big win, and then you can build whatever you want around it.
That's, man, you got my brain flowing for a video. Anyway, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Dude, imagine if they had the story mode creation thing, and they allow you to record your voice and put it
Mm,
in the segments of the story. So it's you're doing the voiceovers for it, and the mouth just
yep.
kind of moves as you're talking. Because they have that technology for like Minecraft, where you're on the menu and you highlight something. It's like this mode, the weird robot voice that they put in all these new games
Hmm.
now when you first turn it on.
Yep.
There's got to be a way to at least have it say something. I just think there's just so many cool things you could do
Bro,
with the
people hate it.
customization in wrestling
People hate
games.
it. But
AI.
AI can
Yep.
work wonders. Record your voice. They say, hey, record the voice you want to use for this wrestler. You record your voice and then you just type it in. The wrestler says it. I don't know. Again, that's probably advanced for what they want to do. But I mean, with these AI tools, it's possible.
Oh man, now I'm really excited. Imagine, I know, like you said, everybody hates AI, but imagine a full creation suite, not just story mode, but a full creation suite backed by AI, where you can literally make any creation part you want. You can make any hairstyle you want, any body type you want, anything. You can make me Iron Man with the biggest giant head. I don't know. What?
Would you like that as a creator?
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. I
know you like to
never
create
leave
stuff.
it.
Like, what if I could just take a picture of a person, upload it, and told AI to just put it in the game? Would that be good for you, or would you hate it?
It would be awesome because I suck at making faces, and then I would just go in and add all my stuff to it. Like,
yeah,
that's
like you could take a picture of your shirt and say, "Put this in the game."
Yeah, and then
Bro, people hate AI, but I think it's going to be a game changer.
oh man, imagine if you think 2K would end up doing that.
I think they're already using it. Somebody, if you look at some of the hats, the spelling on things is wrong.
Spelling's
That
all
never
backwards
happened
and
before.
messed up.
That's got to be AI.
Man, despite all the features we have in the 2K games, because it's so segmented in how you design characters, it still feels kind of limited because I've been playing it for 20 plus years. I mean, there's more features than any other game that allows you to create wrestlers, but it still feels like, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that.
Right.
The body morphing was huge for me, dude. I spent like at least 200-300 hours just making wrestlers. I barely touched the rest of the game.
Oh yeah,
because I've just been making wrestlers. Speaking of created wrestlers, I did say I had a surprise for you. If you're down and you have some time left. All right, give me a minute here to get it set up. Kenny's reaction to his wrestler I made for him. He has been Strizerfied. Hopefully he likes it. If not, it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. If you don't like it, it's fine.
I like the last one you did. So far, this one's looking good too. From the I got the Undertaker entrance.
Yeah.
I like it. Kind of looks like a Mortal Kombat character too, though.
Yep, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, got the Sub-Zero eyes on me.
So I basically just gave you the Undertaker's moveset.
Undertaker swag.
Basically his entrance and his moveset, because like you said, it's your favorite wrestler. I think I might have given you a spear. Like a signature spear?
Like, you can't have the spear.
You don't want the spear? Okay.
I hate the spear. Worst finisher ever because everybody uses it.
I think it's a signature to set up for everything else.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, your finishers are the tombstone and of course the choke slam. I think it might be the last ride too, because you can have like 8 different finishers.
I love the last ride. Love the tombstone. Of course, the choke slam. All my creative wrestlers got to have a choke slam and a power bomb. I usually use my finisher as, "We have reached the bitter end." I think it's Pete Dunne's move.
Yeah, somebody, I forget who, it might have been
he
Dubs.
looks bad, man. He looks
like
a bad dude.
My guy's finishing moves is Stricer Driver. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool, so I've been using that ever since.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
Love the mask, Sub-Zero, a little Sub-Zero feel with the blue atmosphere.
It looks really cool with the lighting and everything.
Yeah. Everything just goes together. The black, the blue.
The lights come on.
Oh, check the yellow with the lights come on.
I was also trying to use the colors you used on your channel logo, because you had a little bit of yellow in there and stuff, so that's what I was going for. See, my goal was, when this game came out, was to have a bunch of people on the channel and Strizerfy them, basically, and put them in my universe, if they were cool with that, and then upload them for people to download. Plus, it promotes you, it promotes my channel, and it's win-win for everybody. Because like, oh, cool, Kenny Ball, I can play as Kenny Ball.
Got the Ultimate Warrior tassels.
Yep. No, we don't need to see Punk.
Nah, no Punk.
So we'll skip this.
Did you upload this to Community Creations? Or
with your permission, I will.
Oh yeah, let's get it up there. I'm gonna download it.
Nice. All right, so here's your other attire that you'll see, and then we'll end the video. Thanks again for hanging out with me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Same entrance motion?
Pretty much, yeah. Because, yeah, you can't really have different motions for
boom, boom. I like the arena and how you got your logos and everything all around, too.
Yeah, for some reason, after the last update, it made it all fuzzy. And I've tried reapplying and everything, so it, like, downgraded the image quality. And it's like,
I didn't even notice. Oh, I like that attire with the cape.
Yeah, I tried to give you the Shao Kahn cape, but
like
it's Undertaker's.
Shredder Khan.
It's Kenny Khan, man.
Yeah. Should have gave us Shao Kahn's mask with the WrestleMania 42 edition.
You see what?
Penta had it.
Well, people freaked out about the Borderlands stuff, so.
Oh yeah.
They're probably like
Which I don't
scared to
know,
do it
man. I
now.
think we're definitely going to get some Street Fighter stuff.
That would be. See, in my opinion, if they do collabs, just do it as creation parts, because you're not taking up a Persona slot. Makes people freak out. Just do the creation parts, and you can apply them to whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah, I don't think they could do it though because Capcom would have to approve that, and they're probably like, "We want our IP in the game in this way. You can't edit them."
I didn't think about that.
We got like strict rules whenever they do it.
I'm gonna laugh if they get Cody in there with his guile hair. I'm gonna laugh when they do that.
I think they will.
Funny.
I wish you could do it like edit like certain parts of the entrances to have him take the helmet off or take the helmet off.
That'd be cool. Like it's like when he takes the hat off, it'd be cool if you could take like Darth Vader or something.
Yeah, yep. Pull it off, roll the eyes back.
Be so cool. Yeah,
oh, this is like the greatest of all time, man. Just the Undertaker's interest in aesthetic. You can't go wrong with it. I like how the yellow stands out whenever the lights turn on, though.
Gotta get a good look at it for you.
It's King Bomb.
Kenny Bomb approved?
Kenny Bomb approved. I need both of them in Community Creations.
All right, they'll be uploaded the second I upload the video. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap.
Make sure y'all go download Kenny Bomb Community Creations. How do they find them, Strizer?
Just type in Strizer and all my stuff will show up because it's all linked to that.
Mr. Dubs will be out at that time or not yet?
Dubs will be out when I do the collab thing with him. All right, so Kenny, I hope you liked your character I made of you in the game. You've been Strizerfied. Any guest that comes on the channel, if they're willing, I would love to make a character out of you. Just need a few information like your favorite wrestler, your favorite game franchise. I try to capture, because you like Mortal Kombat, you cover it heavily on the channel. Your favorite wrestler, if I'm not mistaken, was The Undertaker. So I try to capture everything, and I try to use your channel colors also to put it all together. And that's what I came up with. So Kenny Bomb will be available as soon as this video goes live, so make sure you go download it and check it out. Before we leave, Mr. Bomb, please tell the people where they can find you.
Yes, again, Kenny Bomb on YouTube, Kenny Bomb 4K on X. Mr. Strizer, I appreciate you having me again today. Anytime. Can't wait to come back.
Thanks again for stopping by. As always,
yes, sir.
Stay frosty, everybody.
Stay frosty.
And delicious.